But like, I think is that something you were trying to capture with the name of the business, Voice Doc? Like specifically the voice being the power there, or?
Yes, I think that's a good segue. Actually, part of this. Part of this ability to be in different places at different parts of the year, just to be on the ground, as it were, for some of our clients. Like, usually, just to give you an idea, so with some of our clients in New York, we can do 99.9% of everything remotely. That there's no need to knock on the door and say, "Oh, hello, let's have a meeting." But there was one particular client, very big contract client, that we just saw the incentive to fly over, be there, and I actually ended up after that period living in the States for about 6 months, and then a year after that for a bit longer than that. So I've had stints there, stints here. But one of the kind of accidental discoveries that we made, and this is as tech was kind of getting a bit better as well. I think of the past 2 to 3 years is whereas before I kind of relied on emails, Skype messages, I was delegating some activities to some partners in the UK using WhatsApp. I was using WhatsApp voice recordings, just wandering around, obviously different time zones and everything, but just sending that away just because it was convenient for me. It was a high leverage thing for me to do. I knew that the lady at the time who was working with us was trained to pick out everything in full detail and just get everything done. So whatever the task was, she could pick out those details and do the rest. So that for me was great. I could just send that away and delegate. But then it kind of struck us. We had a busy client in Belgium at the time as well, and they said, "Well, we're kind of communicating with that new platform in customer service. Could we maybe do this for perhaps sharing ideas about the blog articles that we need doing for next week's campaign?" And we said, let's just give it a go. Let's see how it works out. And since then, I mean, we've been really formalising uploading and sharing of audio messages as a very optional, but very good part of the content creation process. That's why we're called Voice Doc, because we do. On the one hand, we capture the voice very, very systematically of our clients, and I can get into that later if you like. But it just in terms of that there and then ease of use, I can record meetings, collect meeting recordings, standalone voice memos, have those converted in a very clever way to the content of the document, the content, the blog articles, the white papers I'd like to create, but also even to the extent of voice analysis and theme analysis. We have a lot of kind of science, as it were. We've worked with some universities in New York, some researchers just in and out of the country to really create an algorithm-inspired process methodology for mapping writing styles and having those categories. And then obviously, if we have that recorded material, yes, it's fantastic from a practical point of view because we can map that content just much more efficiently without doubling up the time. But the actual thematic data, the actual voice speech patterns can actually be linked to writing styles, which is quite clever, really.
It's all very future politics to me. It's all very out there in the future. You don't hear about that very often, do you? Not many companies. I think that's definitely something that we do that stands out.
You don't hear about it, and I think the reason you don't hear about it is that those that have even thought about doing it are, well, unless we've got an app, we're not going to do it. Unless we've got that algorithm to do it, we're not going to do it, even though we're not at that stage yet. I still think, well, if tech is the ultimate destination of any industry application, why not be algorithm inspired? And actually, we're developing algorithms too in the back. I mean, that's a very private project, but I think that's part of the data we're collecting for the business model. But it is interesting how just systematising it a little bit just goes a huge long way for the customer experience, really. So.